Taurus, welcome back. So this is going to be your reading. This is going to be your reading week of February 4th. It's a general quick reading. Catch me for my in-depth love spreads every other week. Taurus, let's see what you got going on. I also have my doggie with me today. Say hey, Daisy. We love you. Okay. If you're new to me, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. If it resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. Check out my social media account links down in the description box below as well. And let's see what we got going on for you, Taurus. Some of you, for your overall general energy, I feel like there's some challenges that you're facing, and I feel like a lot of you are seeking comfort, but you may need some guidance as to how to overcome these challenges, whether they be at work or within relationships, but we'll see. In the future energy, I do see movement forward, so that's great. So we will see, Taurus. So Taurus, past energy, I have the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Three of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. That's likely your energy, male or female. So, heartache. Ooh, ouch. I hate that for you, Taurus. I feel like there might have been some challenges. I see this mostly in the emotional arena, but it can be career. Where you didn't get, some of you didn't get a position that you felt you should have gotten, or you're not getting the recognition you feel you deserve, either from your partner or within the job arena. And I feel like this hurts you, Taurus. I do feel like, though, regardless, you were trying to maintain your composure, stay focused on what you can control versus what you can't, which is exactly what you need to do as a Taurus. But I also feel like this stubborn energy of, no one's going to knock me down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's see. The present energy, which will be upcoming the week of February 4th, you have the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Moon. Taurus, there might be some petty conflicts. I feel like this is mostly probably within a relationship or the home. But there's just looking back on the past, looking back on past hurt, not being able to walk away. You could be dealing with the sign of Pisces, doesn't have to be. But either way, I feel like, somebody's not expressing all of their emotions. I feel there is definitely some emotional hurt going on that either you are not expressing, Taurus, or your partner isn't. And this may be like manifesting as like petty conflicts on the outside. But what's really going on is internally there is quite a bit of pain that's unresolved. Okay. And this, I feel, for most of you, is not even something that's happened currently. I think it's happened in the past, something from your past. For some of you, this stems from childhood. But for some reason, it's showing up in your weekly energy as affecting your current state, Taurus. And how you handle things emotionally. Well, you got your card out, Taurus, but it's in the reverse, the Hierophant. And then you're going to land on the Star card, so I like that. So coming up towards the end of this time period, remember my readings go out about 1 to 2 weeks. And so this is future energy. You've got the Hangman in reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Star. Ooh, K-dokie. Some of you are just refusing to see something from another person's perspective. You know? Or you're having a really difficult time doing that. I feel like, Taurus, you want to go about things in a different way, but you're so fixed. You have such a fixed energy about you this week. Well, you are a fixed sign, that I feel like it's a bit difficult for you to move forward, to move on, to let go of past hurt. Some of you are having trouble of letting go of like a petty argument or something that triggered you. But what really triggered you, you know, might not have even had anything to do with this petty conflict, but it triggered a deeper emotional response that you had been maybe suppressing from childhood. But I feel like, you know, you're just having a hard time seeing things from this other person's perspective. You might be being a bit stubborn. But then towards the end of the week, you end on the Star, which is focusing on healing yourself, which I think is what you definitely need to do. And I think really you can't move this energy forward until you heal these old wounds. All right. Let me see what the Star's about. You know, the other thing is healing the way you communicate. Some of you, it's renewed hope within a relationship, somebody that you feel like is very fulfilling to you. So let me get more specific. That's pretty general. Taurus, if this is love, I feel like in the past, recent past, you may have had some challenges within the relationship. One of the parties might have felt like you hurt them, you broke their heart. Taurus, I feel like one of the parties felt like there was not enough attention being given within the relationship, and a whole lot of stubbornness going on here. All right. And then coming up here in the present, there might still be some petty conflicts, although not as bad as they were in the past. And that's because somebody's still holding on. They're holding on to whatever hurt them in the past, and they're looking back on that. They're suppressing it, and it's not destroying, but it's causing all these petty minor conflicts within the relationship this week. And what you want is comfort. You want to feel comfortable in the relationship. You want to feel comfortable at home if you live with this person. Okay? And then I feel like coming up in the future, there is, and the overall energy is to move forward, but it's like having to release your point of view. Does that make sense? You might have to compromise with this person and maybe be a little less rigid, a little less stubborn, or they do see things from a different angle in order to have healing occur in the relationship. And I see that's a definite possibility because you end on the 10 of Cups, you know, and the Star, which is beautiful energy, healing the relationship, coming back together after being able to communicate about it, particularly if you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. But like I said, I have Pisces here too, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, so those are for those of you in relationships. If you're not in that group, and remember, this relationships doesn't have to be an intimate partner. This could be a family member you're going through this with, a friend, you name it. As it pertains to career, some of you, like I said, may be disappointed or having a lot of challenges in that area because you don't feel like either you're reaching your full potential or that you're being recognized for your full potential. And so I do feel like this causes some pettiness within the work environment, but what the true issue is that the reason this is, come out here on a limb with me, Taurus, the reason you feel like you're not getting the attention or recognition you deserve, for some reason, whatever triggers that in you also has something to do with childhood. So maybe like in childhood, you didn't feel like you got the recognition you deserved, or maybe you had siblings and the one sibling always got more attention, or at school you weren't recognized when other people were. You know what I'm saying? Those are examples. I feel like that is what's occurring now in your adult life. Like it's re-triggering that in you. And it may cause some pettiness here. But what the cards are asking you to do coming up in the future energy is to examine that, to see things from another angle, to be more flexible too in the workspace, be a little bit more free-flowing, easygoing, and by doing that, you kind of bring more of this healing energy, abundance energy to you. Things kind of move a little bit easier for you. Because in the career or money sector, I see good things here in the future energy. Okay. But maybe after a period of time where you really had to fight for it. So, lots of different messages. Oh, let me know, Taurus. Like I said, I got air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. But don't get caught up on the zodiac signs. If it's for you, and you will know if it's for you. But I wish you all the very best until next time. Namaste. Bye.